tough one to say this, but your grandmother's a shit. Right? I mean, the boomers are horrible, horrible people. I hate to say it. Sorry, I know. There are exceptions, right? But basically, they lived through the golden years and had high real wage gains. And then if they bought property, they bought it in a period of inflation whereby the bank ate half the mortgage. They then voted for right-wing parties that produced really high real interest rates, which meant that sticking just their money in a savings account in Citibank gave them 6% for 8 years and then 4% for another 8 years. They all put their money in the stock market as it went on the longest tear in human history. And when it all blew up in 2008, the government socialized the cost so they'd hardly lost a penny. Right? But if you watch the German news, there's 4 channels. They all do the news at the same time and they all say the same thing. And for 18 months, they talked about die Welle of the Ausländer, the wave of immigrants. And you just imagine what this is doing to old people's psychology, right? And deep down inside, 1/3 of every population is fucking racist, right? There's nothing unusual about the Germans. Everybody's just a wee bit racist, right? So this gets amped up and amped up. So first it was Islamophobia. Now it's climate change denial. So I'm going to go back, I'm going to lose my shit with these people, right? But their new thing is now, yeah, we know it's warming, but we don't know we are doing it. Which is a bit like saying, well, we know that there's more people getting lung cancer, but we don't know that tobacco is doing it. It's like, we do. No, we really do, right? And there's a huge amount of denial that's concentrated in old people. Now, why is this? Well, because they don't want to pay any taxes and they hate change and they're old, right? But also, there's a deep psychological problem. No one wants to think that everything they thought their whole life is wrong and is going to fuck their grandkids. Right? That's just a huge psychic cost for these people to bear. And a lot of them are just like, no, it's not true. And I have to think about it. I'm just going to convince myself it's not true. And then I'm going to die. And then everything will be fine. You'll see. Right? I mean, basically my father's attitude to life. So we need to stop them voting past 70. That's basically it. Shh, don't that get